by unanimous decision. And Rogozin, a 2024 World Youth Champion.
Your judges for the contest come from Sri Lanka, Palestine, Morocco, Colombia and Latvia.
Lozano's beaten Shafi Bakari Hassan and Zalim Suleimanov. Rogozin stopped Amy Iranazeza of Rwanda in the second, and then a shutout against Sanjay Sedekmartov of Kyrgyzstan in what was a really impressive performance all round. Both southpaws. And a lot of support in for Russia.
Round one.
Lozano in the red, Rogozin in the blue. And both of them just trading on the inside. They really stepped into their shots there. Look to put plenty on them. I don't think either one's really going to give much ground here. It's Rogozin who's on the front foot there, but Lozano's keen to get back to the centre of the ring. Look for the right to the body. It was well defended by Lozano, who just dropped that left elbow on it. Left into the body there, scored from Lozano. I think a left might have come back from Rogozin, and these two just getting down to it. Just a minute in here. And this is already looking like it might catch fire a touch. Right into the body there from Rogozin. Jab to the body from Rogozin, and a good combination. The left hand landed. He's just beginning to get on top a little bit here, the fighter in blue. Lozano cannot allow him to build up a rhythm. Right to the body again there. And you can hear the chant echoing around in the background. Lozano trying to engage on the inside. The left hand came in from Rogozin. He's so good at just dictating the tempo, controlling the fight with his feet, Rogozin. He cuts you off really, really well. The front foot pressure is terrific. That was good from Lozano, turning off the ropes and then just threw a couple, but Rogozin was alive to it and managed to defend it. Good left hand there from Rogozin. Defensively pretty sound there from Lozano, just slipping and rolling on the ropes. Only that one punch got through, and again there just takes his weight back nicely. But on the offensive front, it's the fighter in blue who has done the better work in that opening round. So that's the Russian cheering section up there. And they've been in good voice for a few days now, actually. And there are the scores, 4-1 in favour of Rogozin. I expected a clean sweep there, to be honest. It was a clear round win for him.
Seconds out. Round 2.
Viacheslav Rogozin, the 2024 World Youth Champion of Russia in the blue. Rafael Lozano, the 2024 Olympian and silver medalist in the recent Senior World Boxing World Championships. He's in the red. But he's up against it a bit here. Left into the body again there for Rogozin. That's a left hand there from Rogozin again just a few seconds ago that clipped the chin midway through the second round. There's just no real let up with him. As I said, the front foot pressure is good, the punch variety is good, the accuracy is good. Goes down to the body there again. Lozano trying to use the jab himself, but you just spend most of your time trying to cope with what's coming your way. It's such an interesting tipping point in boxing as to what extent you try and be proactive, or to what extent you try and be reactive. I've only seen Rogozin come forward so far. I've seen him fight coming forward because he's dominated his fights. What's he like going backwards? That's what I really want to know. Right hand landed there from Lozano when he did manage to push him back a little bit. And the bell goes at the end of the second round, and again it's a round that has been dominated by the fighter in blue. I thought Lozano got into it a little bit towards the end of the round there. Not enough to mean that that won't go the other way, but as I said, he's got to try and push Rogozin back. He just has to. It's easier said than done, clearly it is, but he has to try and do that. And that was the foray there where Lozano just sprang forward and let his hands go a little bit. It was a bit untidy at times, but that's just how it is. There's Hodoyan taking his place up in the stands.
Third and final round.
So it's 4-1 split scoring again, 20-18 with 4 judges, 20-18 in favour of Lozano with the other judge, which is a fairly inexplicable scorecard, to be honest. Looking for a big left hand there, Rogozin. Right hand there from Rogozin, but I think Lozano's doing the right thing here And he has to. He's got to win a couple of these rounds 10-8 to tie up a couple of cards. And again, it's the same scenario. You then hope that the judges, when they cast their vote as to who they feel has won, go your way, and then you can force a 3-2 win at ringside and go to the extra scores. Doing that with one card would force a 3-2 and go to the extra scores, but I wouldn't put any money on the extra scores at the minute doing him any favours. But again, it's a lot of ifs. It's been another good performance here from Rogozin. Looking for the big overhand there, Lozano. Left into the body from Rogozin. He's just so good at finding the gaps. The 4-punch combination there, and it's the final punch of the combination often which gets through. Jab to the head as Lozano was looking to let go with his left hand. It's not that he hasn't had any success in this fight, Lozano. He has done at times. And he's landed some good-looking clean punches on occasion, but it has been occasionally. That's been the issue. There's that left to the body again. Right hand from Lozano. Final few seconds, and we're going to have another Russian fighter through to the semi-finals. And that's a very, very good win, because when you look at the experience level of Lozano, okay, he's only a year older, but he's done a lot more as a senior than Rogozin. A silver at that World Boxing World Championships, as I say, that's a huge achievement. Lost to Mahmoud Sabir Khan, quarterfinals at the Paris Olympics. Rogozin has just taken down an Olympic quarterfinalist. That is serious business.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest by split decision, and now heading into the semi-finals. In the blue corner, representing Russia, Viacheslav Rogozin.
So 4-1 split in favour of Rogozin. A fight he bossed really from beginning to end.
مقرف